Every sophisticated cyber breach, no matter how chaotic or complex it may seem on the surface, always follows a rigid, marching grid of logic. For an infiltration to succeed, the adversary is forced to execute a specific series of tasks in a non-negotiable order: researching the target, forging the malware, and delivering the payload in a single continuous line. This absolute requirement for a sequence is the attacker's greatest vulnerability. It provides a roadmap for defenders to identify, intercept, and dismantle the operation before it finishes. In physical combat, military units follow a kill chain, a strict step-by-step protocol used to identify, track, and neutralize physical targets. In 2011, the defense and aerospace company Lockheed Martin adapted this battlefield strategy for this framework turns network defense into a battle of structural logic, where understanding the attacker's sequence allows a security team to control the outcome of the engagement. The process begins with Stage 1, Reconnaissance. This is the intelligence gathering phase, where hackers scrape LinkedIn for employee names, analyze job postings for technical details, and map out the target's public network. During reconnaissance, the hacker only observes from the outside. They never touch the target's internal systems, making this entire phase invisible to traditional internal security monitors. In Stage 2, Weaponization, the attacker retreats to their own environment to forge a custom tool. They hide a malicious payload inside a seemingly benign file, like a PDF or a software update. Stage 3 is Delivery. The weaponized file is launched at the victim via phishing emails, malicious links, or even infected USB drives left in a company parking lot. Delivery represents the critical threshold where the attack leaves the hacker's isolated lab and attempts to infiltrate the target's actual environment. Exploitation occurs the second an employee clicks a malicious link or a software vulnerability is tripped, detonating the digital weapon. The malicious code executes immediately upon this trigger, successfully compromising the local system. This leads directly to Stage 5, Installation. The attacker silently unpacks rootkits or backdoors into the system's foundation to ensure they can return at any time. Once installation is complete, the attacker has persistent access. Even if the victim reboots their machine or unplugs from the network, the hidden backdoor remains. In Stage 6, Command and Control, the compromised machine establishes a covert, outbound connection back to the hacker's remote server. This outbound tunnel grants the hacker remote control to issue new commands and move laterally through the internal network to infect other servers. The sequence culminates in Stage 7, Actions on Objectives. This is the goal of the entire operation, whether it's mass data theft, wiping critical servers, or locking the entire network with ransomware. Reaching this final stage means the defense has failed. By this point, the organization is experiencing active, irreversible damage. From a defensive perspective, the kill chain reveals a massive strategic advantage. A security team does not need to intercept every single one of these steps to stop the breach. Security professionals use a strategy of defense in depth, layering tools that target specific stages of the chain. Severing a single link shatters the entire operation. An email filter might block Stage 3, preventing delivery. Or a firewall might catch an unauthorized outbound signal at Stage 6, severing the hacker's command and control. Because the attack sequence is entirely linear and dependent on each previous step, a multi-million-dollar cyber operation becomes useless the moment one link is broken. The 2014 hack of Sony Pictures Entertainment serves as a textbook example of a chain that remained unbroken, allegedly executed by North Korean state-sponsored actors. The attackers spent months in reconnaissance before delivering custom malware through targeted phishing emails. Once exploited, the malware gave them full access to the internal network. They maintained command and control for weeks, eventually stealing 100 terabytes of sensitive data and physically destroying Sony servers. The cyber kill chain is more than a theoretical model. It is the map of the modern battlefield. By identifying the sequence, you gain the power to shatter the chain and protect the network.